Social media. The rest of this presentation is going to be pretty quick, so we'll go through it pretty fast. But social media, be courteous. Don't share sensitive information ever on social media. It's never a good place to put that information. In fact, I would say lock down your social media so some of your information is private. Think about the fact that you post a picture of your house. Well, what can a hacker do with that? Well, they can probably get your address. They can see what's around you. They can see all kinds of stuff. Or what about if you're saying, hey, leaving to Mexico next week, and we're gonna we're looking forward to our vacation to Cancun or Europe or whatever. A hacker that's watching your account now knows that your house is vacant. And it's a great opportunity to go and rob you or steal your stuff from your home. So be very careful. What you post on Facebook is now public to the world, and if someone's watching you, you could really put yourself in a world of hurt. There's been plenty of people that have posted that they were going to be out of town, and their world has been rocked because they've had home theft or invasion or things like that. Let's keep on going. Personal impact, like we said, it may impact your employment. Social networking is not social at all. It's we've gotten to a social culture where we've digitized ourselves so much. Encourage your kids to get out of social media, and be the example. Get out of social media a little bit and get outside and play and do things, and always a good thing. And I know it's not the scope of this conversation, which is why I'm keeping this slide short, but we need to kind of pull away from some of the digital profiles we're creating and do some stuff in real life sometimes, I think. We talked about social engineering. They're professionals. They take their time and they collect data, and they collect and collect and collect. And you would be shocked the databases that exist out there. There's a database on you right now, and that Know Before and that Have I Been Pwned websites. They collect these databases so they can tell you if you've been compromised. But these databases exist. I guarantee you're on them. But you want to be aware of what compromise. Has Chase Bank been compromised? Well, has Toys R Us, or I guess they're out of business, but be aware of what accounts you have and what companies have been compromised, because that means you've been compromised. So here's those pictures I was talking about earlier. This probably should have been moved earlier up in the slide, but imagine if these were teachers. So they're on social media, they're on Google. According to Texas law and according to the agreement we sign as educators, you could be fired for this picture depending on your school district. And, there are people that are fired for pictures like this. But what if, forget being fired. I mean, that's horrible. That's traumatic in your life. But what if your student signs onto your Facebook and they see this picture? What's it going to be like when you go into class the next day? They may not say anything, but then you have this image. And am I saying it's wrong to have a beer or a glass of wine? No, it's not. But this is now data you've put out there, and in a way you've compromised yourself. So I would encourage you, if you have pictures like this, or if you have pictures that you wouldn't want your students seeing, go into your social media and start pulling that stuff off. But start pulling stuff off that can identify you too. You want to be aware of that kind of stuff.